Hello, I'm Adam Felcher, a Seneca High School junior. Welcome to our final installment of Golden Eagle Outlook for the year. We hope you've enjoyed the stories we've brought to you this year. As the school year wraps up, we'd like to leave you with a few quick short stories. Our first covers the World Affairs Council here at Seneca. This council consists of students interested in today's global affairs. In today's world, it is more important than ever to stay informed. A group of students at Seneca High School are trying their very best to stay up to date. I got to sit down with Mr. Kibler, the advisor for World Affairs Club, and discuss the importance of keeping up on today's news.
Hello, I'm Bob Kibler. I'm a teacher at Seneca High School, a math teacher, and I'm involved in the World Affairs Council, and that's some group that meets every week on Tuesdays. The World Affairs Council is a group that meets every week, typically on Tuesday mornings, and we kick around some ideas that are going on nationwide or in the world, depending on what's sort of going on maybe in Europe or Russia or America at the time that is important for the students to know. The club was started when the school first opened, but I've been involved with it for the past 2 years. And the students who are involved have the object of coming up with a topic that we're going to discuss. They look at the world culture going on, they look at the current events that are happening, whether it be in this country or abroad, and we determine what we're going to talk about. They do a little bit of research, and then on Tuesday mornings we kick around some ideas, talk about some things that are important that need to get out there to the general public, and we talk about maybe how the news is portraying the issue. The one reason I like working with this club so much is I get to work with some really interesting young men and young women, but it's so important for students and people in general to know what's going on around them in this nation and in the world. There are too many people that go through the daily life without ever questioning what's happening, ever reading the newspaper, ever watching the news. The group that we have, the hope is that now by talking about the topics, they learn a little bit more, they start to develop their own ideas, and then maybe disseminate some of that information to other students. I think that getting this information out to other students is widely important, just so as a general consumer, as a voter in a few years, these students are going to have to know some of these things to help them make the best educated decision.
It is clear that it is more important than ever to stay up to date on today's events. Mr. Kibler, along with all the other members of World Affairs Club, plan to continue researching and discussing today's news. I'm Adam Felcher, signing off for Golden Eagle Outlook. Our next story highlights a student here at Seneca whose work and accomplishments have garnered him a statewide recognition for his work with Student Council. I'd like to introduce you to Russ Bauer. From the community to the classroom, Russell Bauer is always trying to find new ways to get involved in his high school career. His recently awarded position at the New Jersey State Board of Education has allowed him to become even more involved in his community. I was fortunate enough to be able to sit down with Russell and talk about his new position.
Hello, I'm Russell Bauer. I am currently the New Jersey Association of Student Council's State Board of Education representative. In the past, I've been the middle-level representative and an administrative assistant for the NJASC. My role, as I understand it, is to go to the State Board of Education meetings, which happen on the first Wednesday of every month up in Trenton, and I am to report on a subject which the State Board will give to me. It's a great honor to be the only student on the State Board of Education that I represent all the students within New Jersey, and it's going to be a fantastic year. There are a lot of opportunities that have presented themselves to me because of this position, and I'm just looking forward to serving on the board. The meetings are an open public meeting. What happens is I will sit up actually at the same table that the rest of the board does, and when it's time for me to present, I stand up, move over to the podium, and present in front of not only the entire board but also the audience that's there. And other than that, I sit in and listen. I am a non-voting member, so when things do come up that need a vote or a motion, I unfortunately cannot do any of those or carry any motions. The process of getting elected to this position is long, but it's very rewarding. The first thing that you have to do is attend the New Jersey State Association of Student Council's fall business meeting. In December, you go to their actual meeting where you get interviewed and you get slated for a position. I got slated for State Board of Education representative. Come January, we have the winter convention where our elections are held. The beginning part before the General Assembly is the whole campaigning times. After the campaigning section is over, you go into speeches where you have to speak in front of all the student council presidents of the state. They vote on you, and then 2 or 3 hours later, the results come out if you were elected or not. In the future, I'm actually looking to go into the world of law and politics, so I think that this being on the state board is a good stepping stone to see that if it's actually what I want, and it'll give me a great idea of what actual politics is like.
Just as all other students, Russell Bauer is constantly exploring all the opportunities available to him. His position as a representative for the State Board of Education is an outstanding achievement that will lead to great things in the future. I'm Adam Felcher, signing off for Golden Eagle Outlook. Next, we'll take a look at the National English Honor Society. Each year, students work towards earning a spot to receive their invitation to this prestigious group. Now we'll go inside the club for a deeper look. Here at Seneca High School, new clubs are always emerging. National English Honor Society, one of Seneca's newest clubs, is a great way for students to get involved in their academic lives.
Hello, I'm Laura Hoy, and I'm an English teacher here at Seneca High School, and I am the new advisor of the National English Honor Society. We're excited to be starting the Golden Eagles chapter of the National English Honor Society here at Seneca High School because it's a way for us to honor the excellent accomplishments of our students who excel in English, particularly our honor students who are taking the AP class. And we have 62 members that were just initiated for our first induction ceremony. So we're really excited about our future here at Seneca. We look forward to participating with Seneca literacy initiatives like One Book, One School, Read Across America. We look forward to doing some tutoring in writing for underclassmen, and we look forward to reaching out to the community to promote literacy as well.
At the induction ceremony, each new member was recognized and asked to sign their name. All of the inductees were very excited to be involved with the Honor Society.
I am ready for membership.
I find English very interesting, and it's certainly very important in our world today, and I wanted to support literacy initiatives in Seneca High School, and I think NEHS is a part of the bright future for Seneca High School.
Hi, I'm Katie O'Brien. I'm president of NEHS, and as president, I think it's my job to inspire students about the subject of English and to get students more involved in the workings of the subject, because writing and literacy are very important when you're trying to go to college. You need to know how to write essays well, you need to know how to write research papers, and it is my duty to get students at Seneca High School involved and more active in the field of English. And I feel like English is something that transcends the feelings and emotions, and it is very important to our society today.
Hi, I'm Kimberly Barbour. I'm the Vice President of NEHS, and I'm really excited to be a part of the whole One Book, One School, and be able to participate in Read Across America and just get more involved with English things all around Seneca.
The ceremony was concluded with all the students taking their pledge.
I shall endeavor to advance the study
of all areas of English, and to foster a spirit of fellowship,
In our 10th official year, we still face firsts this school year as Jay Donahue takes over the reins as varsity baseball coach. Liam McGeehan gives us some insight on what Mr. Donahue looks to build with his already storied program.
Through this hallway shows and displays many accomplishments and achievements by Seneca athletics. And it doesn't seem so long ago when the Seneca varsity baseball team were the state champions in 2010, led by current Houston Astros pitching prospect number 21, Kevin Comer. This year there are many young talented players on Seneca varsity baseball, especially with the seniors. And they continue to work hard every day and give 110% day in and day out, practice and games. Because this team is on a mission to get back on top, to raise another banner, to get another trophy, and to bring a championship back to Seneca High School. First-year head coach James Donahue has confidence that his team can do just that.
Seneca's a traditionally rich baseball program, so I'm just trying to not mess things up when I come in here. But really, we do have a lot of seniors. We got guys who've been experienced in the program.
They were key contributors, and we have them all back this year.
Donahue continued to talk very highly about his seniors. They have high expectations, and he's got a lot of faith in them.
The seniors are the guys that we're going to really rely on.
They're a gritty group of guys. You might not classically think that these guys look like the best baseball team out there, but they put it together. They work hard as a team. They've shown that they're willing to pretty much do anything that it takes to win the game. We played 2 games so far. One of them, we pitched unbelievably. The other one we hit unbelievably. So if we can combine those 2 things, I think we've got a lot of strengths. And it is that core group of seniors, I think. So I think it's just getting out there and playing. It's been a cold, long winter. And, us being out there for these first 2 games, we had a couple scrimmages and only a couple outdoor practices.
But I can't wait to, be a part of Seneca baseball from now till, going forward in the future.
While Donahue and the rest of the coaching staff say to take it 1 game at a time, the players have some expectations of their own.
Our expectations for this year are really to have a pretty darn good team. Our goal always is going to be to make the playoffs.
I think our guys have sort of some expectations, and I think that's
to get to the playoffs year in and year out, and hopefully, in the future, make some noise in the playoffs.
The Seneca varsity baseball team is more ready than ever to rack up the wins. Both players and coaches are extremely motivated. And the high expectations that they have are not intimidating them. They're just motivating them to higher levels. They believe that they can be as good as any team in South Jersey. Liam McGeehan, LDTV.
This spring, Seneca put on its annual musical. The show was greeted with great enthusiasm from the student body, and there were nights where you couldn't get a seat in the auditorium. It was quite an accomplishment for a first-time director. Our Mallory Leonard sat down with the Seneca teacher Tracy Betts and discussed the challenges she faced throughout the process.
Hello, I'm Mallory Leonard, and welcome to this edition of Golden Eagle Outlook. Seneca has always been known for its extraordinary spring musicals, but this year we've had a change in directors. We sat down with Miss Tracy Betts to get the inside scoop on this year's musical, High School Musical, and why she chose to do it.
No, he had asked me a couple years ago to be his, about 3 years ago, to be his assistant director. And I agreed, thinking it would be a cool experience and something I hadn't ever really had any experience with before, so it would be a great way to kind of learn a little bit about it. Not knowing at the time that he was grooming me to take over when he decided not to do the musical anymore.
What's it like being a solo director? Do you like it?
Yes, I do like it. It's very stressful, but luckily the kids make it enjoyable, and the staff makes it enjoyable, so it balances out the stress that it's putting in my life.
How did you pick your staff members?
My staff members, I was very fortunate to get them. For Miss Renna, she was a former student here, and she helped a little bit last year with vocals. So when I got the job as director, I needed a vocal director, and she had offered to do it, and I was more than happy to have her because I knew she has extensive experience in it, and she's really good at what she does. So I was very fortunate to have her join our staff. Miss O'Neill, I just met this year. The position was posted. The position for assistant director was posted, and she applied for it, and she came in for her interview, and she seems to know so much. She has such experience in the field with being in so many shows herself that I thought she'd be a great addition to the staff.
Describe the casting and audition process. What do you look for?
That was probably the most stressful part of the entire process. We had about 130 kids audition for not that many roles. As far as leads are concerned, there may be 12 roles that kids were auditioning for. We had so many kids come out, and You want to cast everyone. Some people are great actors, but not for a particular role, or great singers, but not for that particular role. So it was a very hard narrowing down process. But we enjoyed ourselves. We were here for 2 very, very long days for the initial auditions. So we, as a musical staff, we had a lot of fun, but it was very, very difficult narrowing down just even who would get callbacks.
What is your goal for the show?
I've set some personal goals for this year, and like for the show itself, for the production. I'd like to sell out a show, preferably all 4 shows. That's something that, to my knowledge, I don't think has ever been done before, so I think that'd be really cool. High School Musical is a very popular show, so I think there's interest in the community. We just have to give them a good show.
There is no doubt that this is the start of something new. This just proves that we are all in this together. Thank you for joining us on this episode of Golden Eagle Outlook. I'm Mallory Leonard, signing off.
That concludes our year here at Golden Eagle Outlook. We hope that you have a safe summer filled with great memories, relaxation, and positive decisions. We look forward to seeing you again in the fall. Thanks for watching.